let's talk about choosing the right double-edged razor for you.
Shave it up!
Hey everybody, Clean Shaver here, and fairly short video for you today, I think. This is before I start shooting, so who knows? We'll see how long it goes. I wanted to talk a little bit about choosing the right double-edged razor for you. So one of the great things about wet shaving nowadays is that there is a lot that you can choose from as far as hardware is concerned. You can go really high grade or really low grade. You can go with a twist to open. You can go with a open comb. You can go with a mixed version. You can go with a slant. There's a lot of things that get tossed around and a lot of options for you. And the great thing is that you can figure out what works well for you. So to give you a few examples of things that you might take a look at or things that might pique your fancy as you're venturing into wet shaving, let's take a look. Now let's start with the lower end of the budget spectrum, okay? Something like this, a very general double-edged razor, can be picked up for anywhere between $6 to $12 online in the right place. Now you might find some very inexpensive options at Walmart or Walgreens or something like that. They're all very similar in function and feel. This razor is based off of the Edwin Jagger DE89 head, and I believe it retails for about $8 online. Shaves very well, some good feel to it, but very inexpensive, still very effective, and still will give you a very good shave with the right blade accompanying it. Now this is a standard closed comb DE razor, meaning that there is no gap in the bar here. What that means is that it's going to be a very standard everyday shaver and probably will serve you very well, especially if you are new into the hobby or into wet shaving in general. Now step up from that, if you'd like, you can take a look at an open comb razor. Again, these are going to vary very much in cost. But this can be also acquired very inexpensively for probably about the same price, maybe in the $10 to $20 range. An open comb razor is ideal for somebody who maybe isn't an everyday shaver or has a serious amount of beard growth on a daily basis. The idea of the open comb is to allow longer hairs to get through without getting caught up in the bar. And so you can allow for longer time periods between shaves and still get a very efficient shave. Open comb does not necessarily mean more aggressive or more harsh. It just means it's probably going to be more efficient and allow for more flow through with your shave. Another option that you might look into would be a twist to open style. Now, generally I would be showing you my vintage Gillette Fat Boy, but it's actually being worked on at the moment. So I'm showing you this travel feather razor instead. The idea is that you twist it open to let the blade in. Okay, now this is a very inexpensive travel razor and shaves very well. Like I said, inexpensive, very lightweight, so it will probably serve you well if you're looking in the bottom end of the budget scale again. If you're looking for something a little bit more robust or a little better feel to it, this may not be the best choice for you, but it still works very well. A very standard step up from that would be something like this. This is the Edwin Jagger DE89. Now this will run you anywhere between $30 and $50, really depending on your choice of handle. They all essentially have the same head. And most double-edged razors that you'll find on the market today are designed after this head. So it's become the industry standard and really hard to go wrong with it. This one has a diamond-plated kind of handle to it, but really essentially functions exactly the same as all the other double-edged razors, just looks a little different. And Edwin Jagger, if you were getting something from Edwin Jagger, you know it's probably going to be a little bit higher quality or last longer. It won't tarnish as easily. If you get a lower end razor, you might experience some flaking of the chrome, things like that, some pitting of the metal. So generally when you're talking about higher price items, you're looking at something that's going to last a little bit longer and stay a little nicer over time. So once you've tried maybe a lower budget razor and you've decided, yes, this is something I want to stick with, you might want to look at investing in something a little bit more long-term. Once we get out of that spectrum of the industry standards, so to speak, then we start getting into some more of the luxury style razors. Now this can include a lot of different things. You can find razors that are made of different metals like aluminum, titanium, stainless steel, brass. There's a lot of different options for you. You can also look into, I don't have one handy with me right here, because I don't generally use them, but a slant might run you a little bit more money than, say, an industry standard like the DE89 or Merkur 34C. But looking into a slant razor, all it does is it takes that regular blade that would regularly be rigid and flat across and slants it, puts it at a bit of a slant like that, a cross shape almost on each side of the blade, and makes it so a little more of a slicing motion when you shave. I generally don't use them very much, but I know a lot of people that really do enjoy them. So you can kind of take your pick on that one. Again, a slant razor might serve you well if you don't want to shave every day. It could be an every other day kind of a thing. The idea of the slant is so that you can be a little bit more efficient, or maybe you have more sensitive skin and you can't handle multiple passes as easily. So instead of doing 3 passes, you want to be able to do 2, and you get a slant razor to be a little bit more efficient with a 2-pass shave rather than a 3. Stepping up from that, if we're looking into the higher cost end of the spectrum, we get into things made of different metals and made by a different process. A lot of the lower end models are going to be injection molded. Not to say that that's necessarily bad, because injection molding today is really very refined. And so you can get a lot of very nice razors that are injection molded. For instance, the Rockwell 6S. I wanted to bash this razor as soon as I heard about it, thinking, oh man, it's all hype. There's no way it's that good. I was really proven wrong. This is made by injection molding. And actually, they call it an adjustable razor because it comes with multiple plates that allow you to adjust the gap in the razor, or the feel of the razor. This is made of stainless steel. These retail for about $100. Every now and then you can find one on a buy-sell trade group, or a special deal for a little bit less than that, maybe $80 or $90, but really you're looking at about $100. Very, very good razor. But at $100, may not be something that you want to invest in until you're really sure that it's something that you like. But I cannot recommend this razor highly enough. It is a very, very good razor. Another option that you might have, also in the stainless steel category, you look at CNC machining, or computer controlled machining. And that's going to generally be maybe a little bit more precise in the manufacturing process, which when you get to a more expensive razor, does it give you that much better of a shave? Maybe not, but it's all about the quality of the craftsmanship. If you appreciate quality craftsmanship and you want to experience that, you might look into a CNC machined razor. Okay, something like this. This was actually designed after charcoal goods. This is new in my den. I'm trying it out from West Coast Shaving, but this retails at about $155. The head is very precisely machined. You can pick a different handle style that they have options for you, but also a very good shaver. But does it shave better than the DE89? Maybe not. But it's a little bit different experience. And so that's really what you're getting when you pay for a higher end razor. You're looking at a different experience altogether. You also have other higher end options, even like some that are made out of titanium. Titanium is a very precious metal and very expensive and very hard to manipulate or be machined. So it's going to be a more expensive razor. The Hone Type 15, for instance, it's not made of titanium, it's made out of brass. It costs about $180. It's definitely in the top 3 of my favorite razors ever. Unfortunately, I don't have it on hand right now. It's on loan to a friend, but a fantastic razor. I love it to death. My little brother keeps trying to steal it. It's a great razor, but you have to decide for yourself whether it's worth $180 to get it. That's really what it comes down to. So I hope this has proved a little bit useful for you, especially if you're new to the wet shaving gig. Maybe give you an idea of what things to look at. Take into consideration your budget, how often you're going to be shaving, and the coarseness of your beard, and you'll probably get a pretty good idea of where to start. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to put them down in the description, in the comment section down below, or you can send me an email at thecleanshaver@gmail.com. I'm happy to work with you and let you know what I think. That's why I'm here, is to be helpful and point you in the right direction. So I hope this has been useful for you. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure to like, favorite, subscribe. Find me on all my social media outlets, all down in the description below. Facebook, Instagram, Google+, Voicebyte, Kick, Snapchat, that's all there. And don't forget to comment if you have any questions. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks everybody for watching. Be smooth, shave it up. We'll see you next time.